Hello everybody, it's Voltron for another Loot Anime unboxing. This month's theme I believe is Unnatural, perhaps, possibly. Just to be warned guys, some deep stuff in here. If you're under 16, close your eyes. It's the first time I've seen them actually have that sticker. Also, this is a heavy box. But yeah. So this month's theme is Unnatural. It's gonna have stuff like Death Note in it. I wonder if that's gonna be the manga. Maybe I'll just give us an actual apple to feed our own Shinigami. But anyway. Starting off, let's go for the shirt. Always the shirt. Did we get a shirt last time? I don't know. What is this from? Mob Psycho 100, which I have not watched, but I heard people enjoy it. So Mob Psycho 100 is the by the One Punch Man person, right? I think so. I wish I understood what this meant, but it's a cool shirt. Just in time for Halloween, right? Yeah. No. You don't have to be spoopy only on Halloween. You can be spoopy in the middle of summer too. I declare today, officially, Halloween in June. Thank you. Anyway, next up we have a hat with an eye on it. An eye hat. It's new from Apple. The eye hat. This is from Noragami. Oh, right. Now, I don't know about you guys. I had the same complaint when they gave us the JoJo hat. I don't like these. I don't like the stupid... Maybe I can still bend it somewhat, but I don't like the flat brim thing. Like, how is it supposed to look good on a human? It's like the dumbest thing. And if you're the type of person that loves these hats, I probably am insulting you, and I don't want to take it back. I'm sorry. Maybe you like it, and that's great by you. But I think that this looks dumb. Maybe if I can... Maybe I'll be able to bend it somewhat, I don't know. But the JoJo one was okay. Not my thing. It's not my thing. It's not my thing, therefore no one can like it. Next up we have a Death Note mug with Ryuk's face. You guys watched through Death Note? I did. I also read the manga. It's depressing. Like I had to take some time off after that one. Just ooh. Especially not the ending and but like some of the stuff and the themes and suicide. Man, oh man. But anyway, there's a glow in the dark mug with Ryuk on it, and on the back we got a skull. So yeah, it's actually pretty nice. Of the mugs that I have gotten, this is one of the nicer ones. Let's let that absorb some sunlight. Next up, oh, okay. Manga for Parasite the Maxim. Is this a manga? Yes, manga for Parasite the Maxim, or just Parasite. I watched this when it first started airing on the Crunchyroll, and I'm guessing this is the ages 16 and up thing. I don't know why. Is it because it's... Oh wow, it has its own like little thing. Anyway, the story. They arrive in silence and darkness. They descend from the skies. They have a hunger for human flesh. They are everywhere. They are parasites, alien creatures who, to survive, must invade and take control of a human host. Once they have infected their victims, they can assume any deadly form they choose. Monsters with giant teeth, winged demons, creatures with blades for hands. But most have chosen to conceal their lethal purpose behind ordinary human faces, so no one knows their secret. Except an ordinary high school student, of course. Shinichi is battling for control of his own body against an alien parasite, but can he find a way to warn humanity of the horrors to come? So essentially what happens in the story is that one of these aliens like take over the person and then kind of just replace them. They replace the people. It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. But he notices this little slug thing crawling up his arm. and at least in the manga, in the anime, and he like ties his arm off so it can't get to his brain. And so instead of the thing taking control of his brain, like he pulls it out of his nose here, instead of the thing taking control of his brain, it he puts like a tourniquet on. It only gets his arm, so it can make his arm do all sorts of funky things. Maybe that's why this is considered as, is it just because of the blood? But yeah, so his arm can do all sorts of funky things, and it's kind of a jerk, and it's a jerk, and it kills things and people, and it kind of has to fight the other aliens, because the other aliens that are like in people and dogs and stuff are just like, y'all can't do this. There we go, that's what it looks like. Yeah. And so they have to kind of go around and kill the other things, and it's really weird. It's a really, really weird anime, but it was okay. Is it just because of the blood and the mutilation? Because it doesn't seem like this is a big thing, but I don't know. Don't look if you're under 16 is what I'm saying. But yeah, this is actually this is a trade-sized version as opposed to a single volume or whatever. It's got the covers and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna check this out. It's good stuff. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It was an interesting concept. There's a nice amount of comedy into it, but it was mostly horror, blood and gore and stuff like that. Next up, we have the little Yume charm. An adorable little face. Excuse me. Look at those eyes. Look at that. This is supposed to be Yume, right? 19 months. And finally we have the poster. It's the poster child for the crate. Never gonna make that. Never gonna say that again. Let's take a look at poster here. It's one of the multi-segmented. So Yume the Grim Reaper. Yume's the Grim Reaper. That's a nice face. I really like this one. Once again, if I had room on my walls, I would totally hang this up. Stephanie Kao, you did a good job. Very nice. Let's take a look at the back, Toby. Unnatural. There are things in this world that cannot be explained. This month, Loot Anime explores the unnatural with the otherworldly beings of Death Note, Mob Psycho 100, Noragami, and Parasite. So, Mob Psycho 100 t-shirt. This seemingly unassuming middle school student known as Mob has a secret. He's actually a powerful psychic, aka Esper. He tries to suppress his emotions and thus his powers, but that is only going to work for so long. Trouble keeps finding him. This exclusive design captures Mob nearing the peak of his powers. Parasite manga. 17-year-old Shinichi Izumi wakes up one morning to find an alien parasite named Migi has infected his body, taking over his right hand. These parasites invade the world overnight and usually take over their host's brains. Shinichi now must fight the parasites to stay alive and protect others. This nearly 300-page Volume 1 Collector's Edition manga will provide you great entrance to the series, and it contains exclusive bonus short story published in English for the first time. Noragami Snackback Cat. Noragami follows a minor deity named Yado, who, while waiting for shrines to be built in his honor, grants wishes for a small fee to gain followers. He needs, you need the money and everything. You need belief and all that. I like Noragami. You should watch it. It was very enjoyable for me. He teams up with a boy spirit and a girl with slippery soul to fight corrupted spirits trying to harm humans, who've taken the trademark headgear of Yado's major rival, Rabo, from the anime and turned it into this exclusive hat. Yume, Unnatural Charm. Yume fights unnatural fiends using your very own powers. A vampire that glows in the dark! Woo! And glow-in-the-dark Death Note mug. The worldwide sensation series Death Note is a suspenseful thriller that follows the cat and mouse investigations by a detective named L and the murderer Light. High schooler Light discovers he has the power to kill someone by writing a person's name in a notebook, hence Death Note, which activates its original owner, Ryuk, a Shinigami, or god of death. We have created this exclusive glow-in-the-dark mug to highlight the otherworldly power of Ryuk. Poor Death Note with its American adaptation that whitewashes the whole thing. Normally, I don't like to jump on the whitewashing wagon because I think adaptations are adaptations, but this is bad. This looks bad. Also, the inside of the box is spooky, scary ghosts. And an eyeball. All coming from the bowels of heck. I can use words like that because this is a, where'd it go? This 16 and up only, so I can say things like heck and darn. But yeah, I like this month, aside from the hat, which I'm not gonna wear. Sushi, put on the hat. Yes. See, you look great in it. Yeah, I like the shirt. I have to start watching Mob Psycho 100. Should check out Parasite if you haven't, because it's actually decent. And yeah, Death Note's always a pleasure if you can handle that. And I really like the charm. I like the glow in the dark stuff. I like glow in the dark things. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Next month, they announced already, and I completely forgot it at this point. Let me cue it up on the good old Twitter. Come on. The anime. Next month's theme is Rise Up, with Gurren Lagann, NGE, Knights of Sidonia, and Blame and Voltron, Legendary Defender. So yeah, I hope the Gurren Lagann thing is cool, because I don't know, that has potential. Also, Knights of Sidonia is great. But anyway, so yeah, next month's theme is Rise Up. Do I usually put a link in the description? Sometimes, maybe I do. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. And yeah, I look forward to next month, where we rise up. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.